In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a crankshaft position sensor on your Ford Focus. This will be located on the side of the motor. Let's get started. Using a 19mm socket, remove the 4 lug nuts. Remove the wheel. Using a 10mm socket, remove the 2 bolts for the splash shield. There's one more right behind it. Remove the bolt and remove the splash shield. Remove the connector, push on the tab, pull straight back, pull the connector off. We're going to install a 21mm wrench onto the crank bolt. Pull the clip off of the new sensor. We're going to use our aligner to line up our crankshaft pulley teeth with our jig. Install the jig onto the sensor. When we do this, you want the little forked piece sitting on one of the teeth of the crank pulley. You may need to move the crank pulley to get it lined up. But once you have it lined up, we can take our bolts out. If you need to move the crankshaft pulley to align your jig, be sure to only go in a clockwise direction. Using an 8mm socket, remove the bolts. Remove the bolts and remove the sensor. Remove the plastic jig off of the sensor. Install the plastic jig onto the new sensor. Install it into the vehicle, being sure that the fork lines up with our tab. Install the sensor into place and get the bolt started. Snug the bolts down. Get them nice and snug. Torque the sensor bolts to 7 Newton meters. Install the connector. Push until you hear a click. If you don't, give it a push back. Make sure it's locked on. Install the splash shield. Get the bolt started. Snug them down. Install the wheel. Install the lug nuts. Get them started by hand. Snug the nuts down. Torque the lug nuts to 94 foot-pounds in a cross pattern. And you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.